R is a programming language and open source software designed for statistical computing and graphics. It's popular among researchers and professionals from various fields who work with data. To get started, you can download and install R from its official website for your operating system. When you open R, you'll see a straightforward console interface where you can interactively code, for example, executing simple calculations. For longer scripts, you can open the script editor to write your code. Press Ctrl or Command in Mac and the R key to run the current line of code where your cursor is on. For an enhanced programming experience, I recommend installing RStudio, which offers many user-friendly features compared to base R. You can download it for your operating system from the POSIT website. When you open RStudio, on the left, there's the R console, and on the right are features such as the File Explorer. Just like in base R, you can code directly in the console, and you can open the script editor from the File menu. When in the editor, press Ctrl or Command in Mac and Enter to execute a line of code. You can add annotations to your code using the hash symbol. Anything that follows the symbol in the same line is treated as a comment and wouldn't be run. I use the R Markdown format to add an additional layer of organization. Chunks of R code are designated by 3 backticks. Everything outside these chunks is narrative text. Clicking on the triangle runs everything inside the code chunk, and the outputs are displayed right below the code chunk. R packages are essentially add-ons for base R, representing one of R's greatest strengths. Packages are collections of functions and often datasets created by users and developers, greatly expanding the capabilities of R to specialized applications in genetics, data science, finance, and more. R packages could be downloaded and installed from different repositories. The primary ones include CRAN and Bioconductor, as well as GitHub. Each repository has its own installation command, or function. Here I'm installing a package named car using the function install.packages with car in quotation marks inside the parentheses. Installing from Bioconductor and GitHub requires installing manager packages first. Then you can use the respective functions from these packages to install other packages from Bioconductor or GitHub. Since package name is a placeholder and isn't a real package, I'm commenting out the related lines to prevent error messages. Then I run this code chunk. The output is cluttering the screen, so I cleared the output for this code chunk by clicking on the X. When you want to use functions from a package, simply attach the package so that you can directly call the function without having to specify which package the function belongs to. Like above, you needed to specify the DevTools package for the function install GitHub because DevTools wasn't attached back then. R and packages undergo frequent updates, so it's important to keep track of the versions you use in your project for reproducibility and consistency. A simple method is to use the session info function to see which version of R and attached packages you have in the current session. Now, after making sure that all the code is error-free, I can export or knit everything into a nice finished product like a web page. This step requires the Markdown package. Go ahead and try to install this package from CRAN using the function we discussed earlier.